My name is Lori Enright, and just a mom of a little girl who had some issues. So my daughter's diagnosis was the Landau-Kleffner syndrome, and we actually heard about the Infinite Potential program through my neurologist at Hasbro Hospital. My daughter is a patient. She became a patient of Dr. Pedro's, I believe, in 2003 when she was about 3 years old. She had pretty much no speech. She wasn't understanding clearly. If we gave her a direct direction, like get the ball from the room, she would not even respond to us. It seemed like she didn't understand what we were saying. At first, I think the doctors thought she was deaf. They tested her hearing. They tested everything. We had no idea. Well, my husband and I were kind of at a standstill. We had been to every doctor, from Boston to Bradley to Hasbro, neurologist, different studies done on her, and nobody could tell us if she would come out of this. They thought she might be autistic at some point. We had her tested for that. We saw specialists. They told us she didn't have that. We had a beam study down in Boston that showed that part of her brain on the left side wasn't maturing, I guess. It was kind of like it just stopped growing. That's the way they described it to us. And our neurologist, after just doing early intervention, speech and language, he had recommended maybe we could try this. It's, this program he had heard great things about. And so we called Dr. Pedro. And I believe, if I can recall, we were coming about 4 times a week. I want to say 6 to 9 weeks was the first kind of bout for the program.
Yeah.
I remember not telling anybody that she was in the program because, as a mom, you kind of hope that she's going to get better. She's going to get better. So we wanted to see other people recognize whether it was helping her, which was great because we got everything from her dance teachers to her preschool teachers, everybody. You don't know what's going on with her, so it was great. Everybody was.
Right.
From grandparents to aunts and uncles, that she was more attentive. She was trying to speak a little bit better. She only had, at the time, a handful of words, maybe, and they weren't correct words. Like for mommy, she would say ami. But the biggest thing was the understanding. We thought the speech would come eventually, but she wouldn't understand us. So that was our biggest mountain, I think. Well, for me, of course, I felt like she was changing immediately, like within a week or two, but people started noticing probably into the third or fourth week.
Sure.
She's another child. She's going to be turning 10 in September, and she talks, she understands, she's doing great in school. She needs a little bit of resource with her reading, but she's doing fantastic.
I read too fast,
Sometimes she reads really quickly, but she understands, and she's another child. At 3 years old, she didn't understand me, didn't talk to me, didn't respond to me, and now she reads, she writes, she adds, she multiplies, she divides. Yeah, she cleans her room. I think I've referred already. People that have seen the difference ask us what we did, and I said, well, look, we've been through lots of treatment. Lots of studies, seen lots of doctors, and had zero improvement in her. This has been, we call him our miracle doctor. We didn't know him. I don't know him other than through this program, but he's been a godsend. My whole family, my father, everybody calls him our miracle doctor because nobody could tell us that they could help her. Nobody promised, nobody could. And from day one, he said to me, I can help her. And I was like, oh. And as a mom, you just have that hope. I'm like, please, I hope he means that he really can. And we had a lot of faith in him, and he did it. It was great. And we know other people that have come, and they've had great results as well. So, yeah, it's great. My cousin, she brought her little boy, and he's doing fantastic. So, yeah, our entire family, think the world of him.